Peewee Longway's career and public image have been negatively damaged by his recent legal issues. He was arrested for first-degree possession of marijuana and illegal possession of a controlled substance in August 2022, which marked the beginning of his ordeal. Before he could reach his destination, police officers arrested the rapper, who was scheduled to perform at Club Lux in Montgomery. According to several sources, the arrest was staged. He was charged in September 2024 as part of Operation Sweet Silence, a massive federal drug enforcement operation against the gangs of the Crips and Zohanans in Georgia. Over 101 people were arrested throughout the 2-year investigation, 155 firearms were seized, hundreds of pounds of cocaine, methamphetamine, fentanyl, and marijuana were found, and an estimated $250 to $300 million worth of drugs were recovered. In addition, Longway was charged with conspiracy to sell and distribute banned narcotics as well as money laundering. The suspected Mexican cartel connection was established through wiretapped calls and surveillance of Longway's involvement in drug transactions. Thousands of fentanyl-tainted pills, which could result in a life sentence, and firearms, some of which were stolen, were found during raids on his house and studio. Official sources have not disclosed his detention status, and there is no indication that he has been released. Although there have been rumors of his involvement in other instances, including unsubstantiated connections to Rich Homie Quan's 2024 overdose death to which Longway voiced opposition on social media while still in jail. Peewee Longway was raised in the city's Zone 3 housing complexes, which are notorious for their harsh living conditions and for being a haven for trap music. He lived on the streets for much of his early years, had contacts in Atlanta's underground scene, was expelled from school for truancy, and was an early-time dealer. In his 2017 Vlad TV interview, he talked openly about this time, describing Zone 3's hold and denying official gang affiliation, although being rumored to be associated with rolling 60s Crips through his MPA Money Pounds ammunition group. Longway didn't start out as a rapper, instead, he played an unimaginable role as a liaison, connecting Gucci Mane and Young Thug, whom he claims is a blood relative, which resulted in Thug signing a record deal with 1017 Records. Additionally, he introduced Migos to P, the head of Quality Control's label, and they signed a record deal, which helped them advance their careers. Peewee's rap career began in 2012, but it took off in 2013 after he released the track Loaded with Young Thug, which garnered millions of views. Longway, who was signed to Gucci Mane's 1017 Records, released joint mixtapes with Gucci, including Money Pounds Ammunition. However, after Gucci was incarcerated in 2014, Longway started his own independent label, MPA Bandcamp. The 2014 mixtape The Blue M&M was his big break, solidifying his high-pitched, unconventional style and trap music similar to Young Thug. He went on to create follow-ups like Spaghetti Factory, Live a Lil, and Blue M&M Volume 2, King Size. Hits like Jackie Tan with Wiz Khalifa and Juicy J were featured on Longway's first studio album, Mr. Blue Benjamin, which peaked at number 39 on the US R&B hip-hop chart. He collaborated with Money Man on the song Long Money in 2019, which peaked at number 45 on the Billboard 200. His collaborations have produced albums such as Bagman with Dolph, Felix Brothers with Gucci Mane and Young Dolph, Travis Scott Days Before Rodeo and A$AP Rocky guest verses. The worst blow occurred in January 2015 when his friend A$AP Yams passed away due to severe combined drug intoxication including oxycodone and codeine. Longway was among the first to support Yams, bringing him to New York to travel and perform with A$AP. They also worked together on label deals and international tours with the A$AP Mob. Brick Baby has also been accused of snitching on Peewee Longway. The history of Brick Baby and Longway began around 2013, when they met through mutual Atlanta associates and went on to co-found MPA. Brick's federal case from June 2023 put him on bond and sparked concerns about his freedom. The snitching allegations began when Brick Baby visited Longway's studio in Atlanta just before the raid in September 2024. WAC 100 hinted that something was amiss, saying that the new evidence from the bust needed an insider tip, and asked whether Brick wore a wire or taped calls. In a September 2024 No Jumper video, Brick Baby called the rumors false and stated that he only spent a couple of hours in the studio with Longway. Additionally, he emphasized that he didn't need to rat out in order to receive leniency because he only ever had a state-level DA rejection without any court hearings. In a November 2024 Vlad TV interview, Brick Baby did not implicate himself but estimated that Longway's case became federal because of the size of the bust. With Longway's litigation struggles hovering over potential comebacks, his story continues to be a blend of successful trap stories and sobering tales of failure.